Greetings! This evening, we hairy game lords have been playing this Sorcerer City. Ooh, what did we think? Find out. Haha, you know me. OVS, artwork. Check out that box art. Follows through. Continues throughout all the wonders within this deluxe edition of the box. Nice. Those metal coins, very nice. Look at that. Love it. Also, these little, check out those little things there. Nice.
Why don't we put them in the 4 different bags separated?
These, love it. Yeah, just those components are great. So everybody starts off this game with the same amount of tiles, or at least they should start off with the same amount of tiles, and then you are playing out. You have 2 minutes, and at that first 2 minutes where you're playing in the first round, everyone was like, 2 minutes, this is loads of time. I've easily put out all of my stuff. This is so easy. Oh, that all changed as soon as you start buying more and more tiles. And actually, if you get too kind of like gung-ho and buy loads and loads of tiles, like I did, the likelihood of you getting all of those tiles out in the 2 minutes is slim. So there's a lot of strategy involved in how many tiles to get so that you can get them out and what tiles to get. Dave the Grey got some fantastic tiles. A little bit of cheating. No. He got some fantastic tiles and was able to rock out an awesome scoring finale. Good times. So there's this timed element to the game. If you don't like a timed element and are panicked by it, this is not the game for you. But if you do like that, then it is a great game. There is that tension of, I have to get this done in 2 minutes. And then there's the scoring, and I just really, really enjoyed the game. Lots of fun, loads and loads of replayability. We only got to play with 4 monsters out of possible, I don't know how many monsters are in there. But
1 million!
Quite a few monsters are in there. Also, there are artifacts in there as well, so the artifacts will add additional powers to each sorcerer in the game. I can't wait, basically, for the next time we play this game. Really, really enjoyed it. Plenty of banter around the table as well.
Mostly at my expense.
Well, of course. I mean, yeah, probably, yeah. But yes, a really good game. I really enjoyed this. If you haven't got this, you need it in your collection. It is a good one in there.
Hipster King, aka the loser, aka the butt of all jokes this evening. I lost horribly. I was at least 20 points off the bottom end of the scale, and it was quite a wide scale, let me tell you. But having said that, it was still a hell of a lot of fun, this game. What you're doing, basically, you're turning over your tiles and laying them and trying to build patterns by adding the sections together, and then the bigger the areas of the same colour that you've got, depending on these scoring markers, you'll score particular, different scores based on the your ability to say in this case get shields around this one will help improve your influence score, and you'll be able to move up the influence track. There are this one is another influence score, but this one is about creating as many of these red tiles as you can join together in as large a shape as possible. You'll then score all of those points on the influence track. But it's not just the influence track. There is the yellow track, which is all about the money that you earn. There is the magic track. Now, the magic track is really important once you finish the first part of the round, because you're able then to pick one of your 3 cards, and you can convert your magic into either money, into influence, or into prestige. Prestige points are your victory points at the end of the game, so choosing when to convert into prestige is important, but money will allow you to buy more of the tiles and increase the quality of the tiles that you're drawing from. And if you choose influence and you get the most influence, you then get extra additional bonuses. person with the most influence gains prestige points and some additional bonuses that might be cheaper cards, half-price cards, that kind of thing. So there's a whole lot to this game. Lots of strategy. There's kind of a shape element and a building, you know, matching colours and all of that, and moving your tiles. So there's a sort of spatial awareness bit. So really not playing into my core set of skills today. However, matching colours, I just can't do it. However, this game it's been beautifully designed, lots and lots of fun, and although losing awfully, I would definitely, in a heartbeat, play this game again.
Hi, Dave the Grey here, and your victor tonight, I thank you. See, when I was 5, my mummy and daddy taught me how to match colours and shapes, Pete. Set of skills. One of the things I like about this is everybody starts off with the same basic set of tiles to build up their city, and it's all about making paths, the longest purple, the longest yellow, the most reds grouped together, that kind of thing. And then you're buying extra cool tiles with your money. So you've got a few different things you can do. So that you get bonuses for getting as many purple ones in a straight line as you possibly can. You get extra purple to spend, and then you can do cool things like that. So for every 5 purples you have, you can take those off and raise everything else by 5. How cool is that? And one of the reasons I won is partly the trick to this: play all your tiles. Ignore Andrew, who claims you don't have nearly enough time to play all your tiles. You don't if you faff around like a great big faffer. If you get everything out, you win. Simple as that. And I was getting a lot of purples that you can then turn into your other colours. So that gave me a fair advantage. And some fairly basic being able to, you know, match colours, Pete. So you've also got these fellas. So rainbow, you can play that as any colour you like. And the cool little L shape means you're getting points for colours that are just touching each other. So you don't have to be in a straight line, grouped together. That's absolutely fine. Get those purples out. You know it makes sense. Really enjoyed this game, not just because I won. That obviously icing on the cake, but it's really easy to pick up. You're laying your tiles down. So much replayability because it's random every time. Tons of cards that we didn't even get to play with the monsters. Extra rewards all the way. So no, thoroughly recommend this. It's nice and quick as well. So it's on a timer, so it's not going to take 15 hours of your life. You are talking 45 minutes an hour tops, and it is an absolutely great game. So no, get out and buy it.
Slightly bearded James here. What more can I say? This game is a lot of fun. No, we've had a lot of fun playing this one, and it is frantic. It is a puzzle game at heart, but at the same time, there is lots of scope for you to use your noggin. The bit I struggled with was thinking, how do I make the best out of my planning ahead? Choosing the things that are going to get me the most points in the different areas. I love how the 3 different tracks that you're going for, well, you got 4 with magic. The 3 big different ones, money, influence and prestige, they all feel very different, and so you are trying to balance out which one is the best one for you at that different time. One of the things that I did have against this game is in the bottom you can see something that's very handy for organising your tiles. The different players have different starting symbols and stuff like that. As you are shuffling your tiles, you know exactly what's going up on top. So if you are playing with somebody who is dishonest, they might shuffle their monster to the top, play it out there, and just be a right nasty pasty. The other thing about this is you've got to trust your friends slash colleagues slash playing people that you're playing with, because you're all like frantically laying tiles quickly as you're doing, and there are some rules that you've got to follow with honesty. And yeah, we had a lot of fun with that tonight. There's not much more to say. I think I've said everything I was going to say. So if you get the chance to get this game, get it, play it, and subscribe to us because we're a load of fun. Bye! I think that the winner should get a fanfare when they start their little bit of the review.
Save the great. Hi.